力が溢れる。
Hey everyone, welcome back! Today we're diving into Dandadan Episode 2, where things escalate with ghosts, aliens, and a ton of chaos. Let's break it all down, so stick around! Momo and Ken once made a bet to see ghosts and UFOs. Now moving forward, Momo hears Ken's name and firmly says, "This is absolutely unacceptable." She asks, "What are you even talking about? Whether you like it or not, my name is Ken Takakura. Just leave now, I can't listen to this anymore." Momo starts acting stubborn like a child. As Momo gets distracted, Ken slowly begins transforming back into Turbo Granny. Turbo Granny says, "Let me eat your banana," but Momo uses her powers to throw her away, returning Ken to his normal form. They make an agreement that Momo should never use her real name again, and Ken agrees. Later, Momo tells him, "You love mysterious things, so from now on your name will be Okarun, and if you use your real name again, I'll destroy you." Okarun responds, "What? How is that even possible? But fine, I'll accept it." Then he asks, "It seems like you really like the name Okarun, don't you?" Momo denies it. "No, it's not that." "Now let me see your face, you seem happy." As morning comes, Momo says, "Wait a second, it's morning now, so maybe Turbo Granny won't come out since ghosts only appear at night? Let's head to my house. You seem more dangerous than a ghost right now."
その格好。
When they arrive at Momo's house, she warns him, "Be careful. My grandma is very strict with boys. She nearly killed my last boyfriend." Okarun, shocked, replies, "You're telling me this now?" As Okarun steps inside the house, his body suddenly catches fire. Momo quickly throws him into water and says, "Sorry, Okarun, I forgot there's an energy barrier around our house that prevents spirits from entering." She disables the barrier and invites Okarun back in. Okarun asks, "Are you sure I'll be okay now?" Momo reassures him, "Don't worry, if you catch fire again, I'll just throw you back into the water." This time, Okarun enters safely without burning and Momo asks, "You're okay, right? You're not feeling anything strange?" Okarun replies, "Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine." Momo starts teasing Okarun about his hair and they both head inside. Momo's grandma isn't home, so Momo goes to change clothes. However, while she's distracted, Turbo Granny starts taking over Okarun again, making him enter the room. Momo uses her powers to throw Okarun out and tells him to face the wall. After changing, Momo gives Okarun some clothes and asks, "Is your banana still missing?" Okarun, confused, and responds, "What are you even talking about?" Momo explains, "Turbo Granny said you were cursed because she took your banana." Okarun checks and realizes his banana is indeed gone. Momo asks him to show it to her, but Okarun refuses and says, "This is terrible, what should I do now?" Momo responds, "You're acting like it's my fault. This happened because you made that bet with me. I wasn't even interested in your mysterious stories. You were the one who kept talking to me, and that's why we argued." Okarun responds, "I kept talking to you because I needed a friend, and I didn't want to miss that chance. Now I realize you live in a different world, and someone like me shouldn't be talking to you. I'm sorry for putting you in such a tough spot. Once everything is fine, you can just ignore me again." Momo gets frustrated. "This is what I hate about you. You assume what others want. You don't have friends because you push them away yourself." Okarun begins to apologize, but Momo cuts him off and tells him to stop. Just as Okarun starts to apologize, they are interrupted by the sudden sound of the doorbell. Both of them freeze, suspecting that Momo's grandmother might have returned, but Momo quickly says, "Wait, I've never heard this doorbell before. Grandma told me we have two separate doorbells, one for regular people and another for evil spirits." Realizing she forgot to reactivate the house's protective barrier, panic sets in. "Something's wrong, we need to fix the barrier now," she exclaims. Rushing to restore the barrier, they are confronted by a menacing spirit. The spirit accuses them of breaking a promise and immediately launches an attack. Fortunately, Momo and Okarun manage to dodge in time. The spirit demands a banana, but Okarun, confused, replies, "I don't have another one." Okarun suddenly understands that this isn't just any spirit, it's an alien specifically resembling the Flatwoods monster. She quickly explains its backstory. It was first spotted in the United States and also in Japan's Yamanashi prefecture. This is no ordinary ghost. Okarun, determined to fight, attempts to harness Turbo Granny's powers. However, his body begins to weaken under the strain of the curse. Momo, seeing his struggle, admits, "I'm not fully in control of my psychic abilities yet, but I'll do my best to support you." Together, they manage to injure the spirit, but it retaliates with even greater force. With a burst of psychic energy, Momo seizes control, using her powers to hurl the spirit's hand onto the ground, causing part of it to vanish. Yet, the spirit continues its relentless assault. Eventually, with Momo's aid, Okarun is able to re-establish the barrier, trapping and burning the spirit away. As the fight ends, the house returns to its normal state. However, the battle has taken its toll. Momo collapses from overexerting her powers, and before Okarun can react, Turbo Granny begins to possess him once again. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more anime updates.